This is Adam Bilby presenting RetroCollect Sprint 1 Progress. So the first user story that I attacked was, as a user, I want to be able to search for a game by general criteria so that I may view a list of games with similar criteria. The acceptance criteria was, search activity opens and displays a list of results. On our app, I can type in Zelda, and click the search button, and as you can see, I can get a scrolling list of items that match that criteria. The next user story was, as a user, I would like to be able to do another search once I am in the search panel, so that I do not have to unnecessarily leave the activity. So the acceptance criteria is to enter a search and display with a result. So right there, I typed in Mario World, API returns just one result. Could do another one. Mario is a more general item. It's more popular for that search result. The next user story was, as a user, I want to click a game on search results so that I may see more detailed results from it. So the acceptance criteria is click on a list item and open the game activity. It opens the game activity right there.
Hello, my name is Garrett Clement, and today I would like to talk to you a little bit about what we got done in the local merchant activity during this sprint. User story. As a user, I want to click a button to display a map so that I can see where the local game merchants are located. Acceptance criteria. When a local merchants button is clicked, a map is displayed showing local merchants in an area. So when we click the local merchants button, a map is displayed. Second user story. As a map, I want to be able to display multiple merchant markers within a given radius so that the user can see where they are located. Acceptance criteria. The local merchants activity shows a game merchants within a 5-mile radius of a given location. So you can see that we have 3 markers here. This is giving certain coordinates located in when we click the coordinates in admin here, this changes those coordinates in admin to a new location. Now you can see that we have 4 app markers. This is because this marker is now within the given location's radius of 5 miles. We can also check out Newcastle, Oklahoma, and see what game stores are there. Here we can see that we have 1 game store. We'll go ahead and go back to admin. Third user story. As a marker, I want to be able to be clicked and show the name of my store so that the user can see what I am marking. Acceptance criteria. When a marker is clicked, it displays the name of the store that it is marking. So we can click this store here and we see that it's GameStop. We can click this, we see that it's vintage stock, and we can click this and we can see that this one is also GameStop.
This is Haseeb Amin with the collection functionality. Our first user story is, as a user, I want to have my collection displayed in a list so that I may view them easily. Our acceptance criteria is, collection opens and displays items in a list. So as we click collection, we see our items displayed in a list. Our second user story. As a user, I want to be able to view basic details of the games in collection from the collection screen so that I may identify the games. Acceptance criteria. Items displayed have minimal information for identification. When we come back to the collection, we can see that the name of the game and the release year of the games are posted so that we may identify the games. The third user story. As a user, I want to have a wishlist activity that displays information in the same way as collection, so that I might see my wishlist. Acceptance criteria. A wishlist activity is created mimicking the collection. So when we come back to the main activity, we also see a wishlist. We can click this and see that it operates in the same way as the collection. the final user story for collection. As a user, I want to click a game so that I might go to another activity. Acceptance criteria. Clicking a game sends to the game activity. And when we click any of these games, it sends us to our game activity.
Hello, this is Nicolas Clemmons, and I'm going to be speaking to you about the user stories that I've completed during this week's sprint. First, we're going to begin with an epic user story. As a collector, I want to click on a game so that I can view its details. The first child's user story is that as a game, I want to contain information on my rating so that the user can access rating information. We're going to go to a sample game in the collection. As you can see, the rating is here. The rating currently is defined by the user, so in this instance the game does not have a rating. The acceptance criteria are that when displayed, the game must display its rating, and it does so. The second child user story is that as a game I want to contain information on my metadata so the user can access that information. We're going to view the same game. And as you can see, the metadata is here, the title of the game, the publisher, the studio, release year, and release date if it's available. As you can see, the acceptance criteria is when displayed, the game must display its metadata. Child user story 3. As a collector, I want to be able to access details about a game from my collection, my wish list, and when I search for a game so that I can access the game details from multiple places. As you can see, this is the collection, and we'll do that again. I can select a game and get the details. Next, we'll try from the wish list. As you can see, another list of games. We have another game and show the details. Let's try another one that has maybe some more information. Let's see. We'll do this one again. Yeah, there we go. In this case, both games are added to the collection and the wish list. And finally, we're going to do so from the search. Well, first enter a search here. As you can see, we have the search, and when we click a game, we'll have details about it. This is also available from a secondary search. We'll search Mario. As you can see, Mario is displayed. We'll select a game. We're again given the details. The acceptance criteria are that the details of game can be accessed from the collection, the wish list, and the search results, all of which have been demonstrated. Thank you.